Should be okay now. I don't know why it did that for. I don't know why it messed me around like that. Is it showing up?
They said the audio is working now.
Okay, I'm just setting this up here. I don't know why this messed me around. It's not working on the phone.
Working online.
It is? I don't know why it's... What is going on? Give me 1 second, folks. I'm trying to see, making sure the mobile's working, and it's giving me trouble, of course. I can't figure this out. Try to restart this. How is everybody doing? I'm sorry. I'm trying to get this. I don't know why it did that, but it did not. Thank you. Let me scroll back and see who's all here. Oh, we got everybody in here pouring in. We got 20. Whoa, we got 31 people, 11 likes. Everybody, please hit the like button real quick. I'd really appreciate it. I know, brother. I hope you're doing good, Darren. And Keith is here, brother. I'm trying to check this on my mobile real quick. For some reason, it's giving me a lot of trouble, and I don't know why. When I first started it gave me a lot of crap, and I can't figure out why. Let me see here. I can't figure out why it's not letting me in on my phone. Look.
Oh, it's not working on your phone. It's working on mine.
Yeah, it won't do it on mine. I have no idea. Okay. Let me just try something else here.
Restart everything. Shut it all off.
I did. I'm trying, folks. Give me 1 second. I don't know why this is messing me around like that.
Yes, please hit the like button. Thanks, Darren.
I hope it goes well, Keith. I really do.
Yes.
Let me set my phone up here.
I'm going to be doing some videos on those cookie cutters.
Where'd they go?
Oh, wait. I got to go get them. Hold
Heather
on.
got to get something real quick. Let me see. Oops. Okay. Yeah, it seems to be working now.
He sent me these. Aren't these the coolest cookie cutters you've ever seen? So now I got to do cookies. Super hyped. Thank you so much.
There we go.
I got 2 videos I'm going to
George.
do with them. I'm going to do a cookie video with them, and then I'm going to do something else, and it's really exciting. I don't want to give away what I'm doing.
I don't even know.
I'm not telling. I'm excited.
Okay. Middle Tennessee, which is we got you moused up for me. No, I need Beetle cookies.
No, nothing to do with cookies. Hi, Jim.
I'm trying to I don't know why I first got the magnet. Looks like my service fan until I get the Beetle I want. Oh, thank you, Ken. Thank you for the support. I apologize. I don't know what happened. I logged on to go live and the camera wasn't working right. There was no audio.
Stuff happens.
Yeah. And I did work with I thought Lily was behind me. I did work with Philippe. How are you?
Hello.
I did try to your IT problems disappear.
See that?
Yeah, Misty, you were MIA. I'm trying to catch up with all the messages.
He just said to me the other day in the car, he's like, I haven't heard from Misty in a while. I'm like, yeah.
Thank you, Ken. Thank you for the donation. I appreciate that super chat. I really do. They help out a lot. Ken is sending me a poster from our that's in the scanner. When VW Trends, when VW Trends did that article on us, Ken had said, hey, if you can get that scanned in for me, that was in VW Trends magazine. He's making a poster up for me, and I think that is so awesome. I'm really excited about that. We have a lot coming up. We really do. I'm really excited.
We got a lot going on.
Yeah, we do. Hi, Dave. How are you, bud? We have, turn lane. I finally got my project bus on the road. Runs good. Sounds great. Turned out my only problem was wrong spark plugs. Oh, that can happen. And I think now our Bosch spark plugs aren't what they were years ago. Shirts off for some Aussie trim ideas, late model towel rack, bumper idea. Hey, you know what? Number one, it's funny you brought that up. I'm doing a video tomorrow, but it won't be out till like midweek. And we're going to go over, and I said we might as well film it. It'll just be an extra video this week. Heather wants to uncover the car because winter's coming, and she wants to make a list and design of what everything is going to get done to the Beetle, her Beetle. So I said, why don't we go ahead and do a video on that? So I'm going to film her tomorrow, going over the whole car, what she wants to do to it, and ideas, and what it got named, and everything like that. Let me see here. Eric Fernandez. First time on here. I'm in Texas. Need to work on timing. I'm a 70 Super Bowl. Learn on carb engines as I go. Well, welcome aboard. I'm glad you're here. I got a lot of videos on timing and valve adjustment and everything. That's for sure. And Jamie Baker. Just pull out trans and engine after watching your videos. Thanks for the videos. And thank you. I'm glad it worked out. I am. There's a lot more videos coming, because especially now that the weather's cooling down. That is awesome. Gratitude. Thank you, Internet. I appreciate that. Sorry, in the powwow season, we're in surgery trying to help my cousin-in-law. Our chief just passed. I'm sorry, Misty. You did tell me about that. That is sad. And Darren Waugh, a very good friend here in North Carolina, everybody give him, even though most of you know him probably, give him a little clap here, because he's in North Carolina without power, and he's on here to say hello. He got smacked with that hurricane. Yep. So
I've been thinking about you like every hour. I'm like, wonder how he's doing. Wonder how his family is.
She's like, message him again. I'm like, I don't want to keep driving him nuts.
I know. I just feel so bad.
That's hard. That really is. I mean, you realize your family and friends come close together when the power goes out. It's all of a sudden we go back to 1975.
I had to quit looking at the images of it because I was just upsetting at myself.
Yeah, she was. Yeah. I totally agree. Had to use long reach plugs in the AA heads. Yeah, I think Misty brought that up one day. I think I screen capped it. She brought it up in one of the messages to somebody. I don't even know what plugs are in my stroker motor yet. I never paid attention. Just got a 74 Super running as clutch chatter except for 16 years. Clutch release about 3 inches on the floor. What do you suggest? Well, that's hard, Mike. I'd have to go over a couple things with you, of course. But, I mean, the clutch release about 3 inches from the floor, you might want to go ahead and try readjusting the clutch on it or check your Bowden tube. Make sure it's curled properly at the transmission. And, of course, you know, it could be the flywheel needing resurfaced or anything, you know, for sitting a while, if possibly it did. There's no more Bosch VW plugs. They stopped making them. Yeah, Kentucky. They where is the Bosch China now? I guess I'm not sure. I know my buddy just scored. I don't know where he got them from, but I didn't get to talk to him yet about it. He scored old NOS Bosch plugs, just cases of them, and I want some of them. Let me see here. Other Kiko, maybe it'll go stereo. They make them just have a EW part number. Jumper Bosch plugs are back on the shelf about 2 months ago. And remember everyone affected by the hurricane. Yeah,
Yes.
no doubt, Kevin. Honestly, I didn't even realize, not that I wanted to hit anywhere, but I didn't even realize it was hitting North Carolina and all them areas. I really didn't, in all honesty. Bob Putty, how are you, brother?
Hi.
And
Hi,
Otto.
Otto.
And Heather, did you get your flower pot back?
No, I did not. Thank you. You know, I was watching that video and he never said a word. I seen it on there and I'm like,
I
oh
forgot.
my God, he took something else of mine.
I forgot about it.
No, you didn't forget. I need my
V8.
flower pot.
V8 Nate, how are you, brother? How are you? And I'm trying to not miss any messages here. Thanks for a good and safe generator going. Fridge and freezer staying cold. We have a lamp to play cards by. We have a lot of devastation in the community. I'm blessed. I have data, but no cell. Hey, Darren, did they say when your power is going to be back on? Because I know dang well, I know them generators eat fuel. I looked into them because I was going to get one since everything gets a little weird now in the world, you know, but I hope things get back to normal for you. I seen the photos. That is devastating.
Mm-hmm.
I don't wish that on nobody. I always want everybody to do good in life, but
Yeah.
what I seen there made me sick. I'm glad you're all safe. Your health is in a little Oliver. I don't even know how he's feeling. He's so young. That's sad. No Bosch was in Russia. They were gone because of the sanctions. But NGK BR6HS replaces Bosch WR8AC. That might be what I screen capped from you, Misty. I forget that you put it down the one day and I screen capped it. It might have been on the group. I got some post press where I made in Russia. You can get Bosch from Brazil, brand new in a box. Also, you can order Aussie Chrome side kits from Australia. Maybe the pattern on the side matches the headliner and gas tank. Let me see here. There it goes. Because my screen's jumping. It's many years later, and I'm still wondering what the best oil is to use. You're trying to start trouble.
Always trying to start trouble.
Thanks for the Misty Bosch plugs. I have came from Misty. Did you ever look up JB Laser Weld? James, no. I actually didn't because I forgot about it, to be honest with you.
JB
Laser Weld, yeah. As soon as he brought it up, I remembered. I completely forgot about it. Doing well, finally made it. Hopefully you guys are doing well too. We are, Nate. Your son's growing. My goodness. But you're pretty tall, I think. So I'm sure your boy's going to be very tall. I can tell when you're standing next to your car. Nate has a really cool Beetle. Really cool Beetle. I love it. I watch him on TV. I need to start commenting more because I watch him on TV and I hit like and then I go to his next video and then I forget to comment.
I do that with everybody's videos.
I do.
I forget to go.
It's not intentional.
Yeah.
But Nate's very patient, talks very calm, and his little boy's so adorable. I wish my kids were little again. OE Bosch had no resistance. That's why you can dry them out, reuse versus the newer plugs. Oops, I just seen a lead and it popped away. There we go. Slade Bosch is of the Summer 3122. Bosch has 34 production sites and 26 tech servers in China. Oh, okay. I was running NGK for a while, to be honest with you, and I had no problems with them. I've been pretty happy with them, I guess. I have no complaints about them. We'll put it that way. Thank you. Watch all your videos. Have learned a lot from you and your videos. Thank you, Mike. I appreciate that. I don't know everything, but I show what little I do know. But I'm glad you're here. I know how to take her stuff out of the kitchen. There's always kind of unique tools.
You need to really stop doing that.
I'm working on my 74 stand for about 2 years now. It's getting very close to being ready to paint. Really on YouTube for everything I've done, and your videos are the best. Oh, thank you very much, Dan. I appreciate that. There's lots of good stuff out there on YouTube. Like I always tell everybody, there's plenty of room on YouTube for everybody, and there's so much to see. I fixed my dryer, my washer, my stove from YouTube. I know how to fix things, but some things like these new washers and dryers, there's a lot of
there's
crap.
room on YouTube for everybody.
Right.
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
I have to agree with that statement.
Right.
And on the other hand, I feel like people tend to copy each other too.
Right.
So like, like I've done stuff in the past and it's like 2 minutes later, somebody's using your same title, your same everything. And it's like, don't do that. That's not nice.
Well, that happens all over the internet. I've caught that
Yeah.
before. I mean, I have no idea. They suck the fuel and it's hard to get power out everywhere. That's what I was wondering, Darren, because I know I looked into a generator just in case. I know this sounds crazy, but if we'd ever have an EMP strike or anything, it can happen. People get too comfortable living in America and think we're
you have
fine.
to have a lot of fuel on hand.
Yeah, you do. And when I did look into it, because I have deep freezers that I keep meat in and et cetera, et cetera. But
and I know they sell solar ones, but we don't get enough sun here to power.
No.
My lights don't come on half the time in my yard.
Yeah, we don't get a lot for solar power here, but I know when I read into the generators, when I calculated the usage, I was like, oh crap, I'd have to keep a lot of fuel on hand, but late model Beetle square bumpers and late model bus square bumperettes should team up for a cool look with hand bent 1.5 square bar. I like square bar. I really do, in all honesty. I think it looks good. Finally, I tuned in at the right time. Where's your shop? Do you do any welding? Do you have basic rims for 72? I need to. I'm in Western Pennsylvania, Southwestern Pennsylvania. So, I mean, I have a really nice welder, but I'm not by far a professional welder. I don't have any basic rims that are extra, unless I change mine, which is a possibility soon, but I don't have extras right now, Rich. Let me see here. Whoops, I got to catch up. I like NGK plugs too, Alita. I've never had a complaint about them. I really don't. I've always had a lot of luck with them. I heard a debate on the best oil was happening later.
All right, stop it.
I try to keep our Slades VW community group really, really clean. I don't like people arguing on there. I think it's stupid because of the keyboard warriors. A lot of people in real life, the deal. But
the oil thing is funny.
The oil, when somebody does bring up oil, I just let it go because it's like
hilarious.
It's free entertainment, you know what I mean? And you're talking also about, we live up north, some are south, some are west. Somebody in Arizona is going to use different oil than I do in Pennsylvania, but most of the new washers and dryers got the PCB boards. Oh yeah, Ken. Luckily, I've been able to fix mine so far, and our washer was an LG, and it has so much crapola on it.
I hate it.
She hates it. I mean, it works, but I have to keep messing with it.
I want an old school.
Yeah, she likes with the whole agitator, and you just crank it on, but it. Hey, Lisa, how are you?
Hi.
But I've been lucky to get on YouTube and find a lot of remedies for things that are wrong with our appliances I fixed, because it's not cheap to get that stuff fixed. It's almost possible to get the back plugs with dual carbs in a way. Why do people frown on cutting the door and the wheel well? Oh, I don't frown about cutting anything. I don't, Moose. Let me tell you, brother, I've done stuff where people was like, really? But it is what it is, I wouldn't take an old split window and cut it up into a ball haul, but I'm very respectful with things that are a little more difficult to come by now, especially who thought Beetles would ever go to the prices they have? Like, wow. Does a big boy pedal kit spread the brake pedal away from the factory gas pedal? No, it don't. It just kicks the clutch pedal over an inch. And my feet are a size 12 and a half, so they're not huge. I guess that's average size foot. I don't know. But that
most men have a size 12.
Yeah, I think so.
Just joking. Well, I don't know that.
I'm not sure. I mean, weirdo. But I mean, truthfully, an inch don't sound like much, but when you kick you're gonna have to leave. When you kick the clutch pedal over from the brake pedal an inch, it really does make a difference. I mean, what I've noticed before, would you stop it? What I've noticed before is
done.
When I used a roller pedal for some reason, and maybe a placebo, I don't know. You all right?
I'm trying to fix something bad.
The brake pedal to the gas pedal, for some reason with a roller pedal, it seems like there's more room. I don't know why. It could be a placebo. I'm really not sure. But I like the big boy pedal extender. I think it makes a difference. Whoops, where we go here? Boom, boom, boom. Oh, crap. I got to catch up.
Wow, we're way behind.
Yeah. Oh, no. I bumped the thing. Okay, hello, I made cottage cheese with the girls. All of a sudden, everyone did it.
There's nothing wrong with that, but it's just people using the same concept and the same titles.
Yeah.
That's what gets me.
So who got what this week? Besides that 74 Super Welcome, anything else? I'm buying a 2003 new Beetle, glow in the dark green, looking on my niece graduating university this year. Oh, that's really cool.
Wow.
That is awesome.
Got a lot going on.
Yeah, you do. Hey, VDub P8, how are you, bud? And finally saw Holly Sniper set up on a 1600 in New Hampshire show. Talked to the owner. He was loving it, but also had some complaints about the warm-up cycle. I guess you can update it as a need. Yeah, you know what? I've not done a Sniper myself. My buddy did. It has to learn. And I don't claim to know a lot about them because I really don't, not with VW. I think V8 Nate, who is on here right now, I brought that up somewhere, and I could swear he answered me and said that was the setup for the Beetle was from a Ford inline. I could be wrong. He'll wrong me if I am. I can't remember, but I know they do have to learn though. You set up solar to charge batteries, then use battery to convert your generator. And I have a bunch of little solar lights. I got to go get things ready to take care of. Good night, Keith.
Good night, Keith.
Please shoot me a text this week and let me know that you're doing okay, please. And you'll get through these little missions that you're on right now. And I don't want to tell your business, but you got this, brother. Hang tight, get all them treatments done, and please keep in touch with me. I don't care if you ring my phone. You know that. No, the big boy kit moves the clutch pedal only. Definitely helps. Heather, get a Speed Queen 1500 industrial grade and basic. Speed Queen, I didn't know they were still up. Oil talk, let me get my popcorn. Heidi, how you doing, honey? Yeah, I do the same thing. YouTube's pretty handy when it comes to that. It is. It honestly is. How far from Carlisle are you? I'm about 3 to 3.5 hours from Carlisle. I haven't been to a show there in a while. Jen, how are you, babe?
I have an idea for you.
Yes, she needs to message
and I need to message you.
Yeah, she got a really good idea for you. I got a
really good idea for you. I think it'll help.
Do you have one of them poles in your house that you can swing on? Because
no.
It's about your books.
It's about your books, and I have a really super cool idea, and I think that will really make your channel like.
She brought it up today while we were in a truck driving up Route 30. She's like, "I have an idea for Jen." I'm like, "Where'd that come from?"
It was just on my mind ever since I watched her last video.
If we keep telling all Slade secrets, we won't have the Sunday chat, but it's funny. That's true, Bob. Watched YouTube today about changing oil in a generator. I didn't. Oh yeah, I guess you do got to maintenance them. I never thought much about generators yet that way, except trying to buy one.
Speed Queen
washers and dryers. That's what you're looking for.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you, guys.
That's weird
That's
because I didn't even know Speed Queen was still out.
I didn't either.
Might have to check.
I thought they were joking.
No.
I thought Misty was joking.
You probably have to get a hold of Dawn's Appliances down there.
Okay.
Instead of Lowe's or something. Is it okay to cut down the fan shroud 3 inches? Rich, why did you want to do that? Can I ask? Because I never cut a... And what way do you mean? You want to lower the whole shroud? I mean, I think that's what you're saying. But is there a reason why? Man versus woman measurements. Maybe let's heat up the stock pedal and bend it out, or no need for the extra money spent. Honestly, I had... there we go. An inch. I liked the big boy kit. I did it because I had it all completely apart. But what I want to do next is bend. I don't know if I'll do it on video if people want to see that. I'm going to do the brake pedal and clutch pedal and bend them over and back up so they're even further away from the gas pedal and the clutch is further away from the brake. Like a custom thing, you know. Let me see. Miss Slade's starting to sound like my wife. I try to keep her in line on here.
It's not easy. I know.
You have an engine install video, how to maneuver it to get it in, where the wires connect, best way to route all the wiring. I've done some videos on the wiring. I actually just did one recently on switching from generator to alternator. It's easier than people think with the wiring. I tried to make the video a little long to show stuff, but it's quick to do. I have a couple engine removal videos, but the last time I installed a motor, it was kind of in a hurry to get it to a guy, so I didn't film it. But I'll be filming, putting mine in. There's a lot of videos out there on that. It's really, really not hard to do. If you watch my removal video, then you'll get the idea of what to do. We are at Alberta, Canada. Oil was first discovered in North America 15 minutes from my front door. Our NHL hockey team is called the Oilers, so I can debate. It's the slippery stuff, right? Jorgen decided to switch my motor over to use Popeye's oil. At least my garage smells good as it leaks and burns on the pipes. And Jid, or I'll say JID, from Laredo, Texas. How are you? And you need to stop saying placebo in this combo. Your accent makes it sound like a very different P word. That's what somebody said to me. Or they, wow, cool accent. I don't have an accent. I mean, I guess to me I don't, but I sometimes...
You have a Pittsburgh accent.
Sometimes I end up with a southern drawl when I'm working on a car, and I don't know why that happens. I'll be doing something, and I'll go, well, let's put this together. And I'm like, why did I just do that? Ben, never been funny. How are you, brother? I'm glad to see you stopped in. I just put an empty dual carburetor setup. Oh, an empty dual carburetor setup over 600 C. Do I need to hook up vacuum line for positive crank pressure? I don't know what distributor you're running or anything. You know what I mean? So it pulls this a Diddy party. Oh my God. That was weird. Okay.
I can't.
Is everybody drinking tonight? Empty dual car hook up vacuum line for positive crank. You can run, if you have a vacuum advanced distributor, if that's what you mean, you can hook it up, I believe. With the dual carbs, I've always ran mechanical distributors. Or positive crank. Yeah, I don't understand what you're... I mean, Mike, I've ran always mechanical advance with dual carburetors. Picked up some Beetle. A perfect, decent car. Not sure what I'll do with it yet. There's 2 teenage brothers in my neighborhood. I might sell it too. Oh, no. Hold on to it. That's what I just did on the channel the first time around, was a 73 Super. The Supers really ride nice. I don't even know how to message. You'll have to tell me how.
I don't either.
Jen, do you have maybe Heather can get your email or Facebook Messenger or Facebook or something? She has some really good ideas for you.
Jen?
Let me see. I know most of your laundromats use Speed Queen. There's the industrial now. Best you find standard versions. Oh, you know what, Ken? We have an actual appliance store near us because I don't remember at Lowe's or Home Depot seeing Speed Queen. I don't remember that, honestly. So I'll call Dawn's Appliances and see, because Speed Queen, like, I remember them from when we were young. I didn't even know they were still around. I just bought a Speed Queen washer and Maytag commercial dryer. Love them both. We have LG. Ours are 14 years old. So I think they did good for this day and age, because when I was young, they lasted 300 years. Now, I wanted to know what happened there.
Ads.
I cut them ads way back, as cheap as that can be, and let me do it. I want to know, have you ever done a video where you moved the fuel pump away from the engine area? No, I've only done a fuel pump video recently, probably about 3 months ago, and I'm forgetting, on everything about a fuel pump, how to adjust it and everything, take it in and out, which pump rod to use and stuff like that, how to raise and lower pressure. I'm going to run an electric fuel pump this time around, so I'll be doing that. I done a big boy pedal extender, and I got to sit there for the first time of the day. A nice upgrade along with roller pedal. It's nice. I wear 13 extra wide shoes, plenty of room now. Yeah, it makes a big difference. It really, really does. And I think with the roller pedal, it even made a difference. There was more room for my foot back and forth. Did he? Keep the super. I agree.
One
Leah.
is always hilarious.
Yeah. If he don't come
He's
on
got
here,
that Canadian humor.
Yeah, if he don't come on here no more, I'm not doing live chats no more.
No, it's not the same without him.
Yeah, Lita's right. Keep that super. I mean, I noticed a huge difference from super to standard, and I like both. I don't pick back and forth like some folks do, but I will say, when it comes down to it, the supers, they ride smooth. They really
do.
They corner well, because I kind of act like an idiot when I'm alone in the car, but the supers really hook bends really, really nice. I mean, my 68's going to have the swing axle in it. I didn't pull the body and switch it over. I wished I did. So it's not going to handle like I want it to, There's a clearance issue no lower than the doghouse oil cooler. Rich, I have never, Misty, have you run into that at the shop? I have never cut down a shroud and lowered. So, Misty, can you chime in on that? I don't know if Dennis ever had to do that, what Rich is asking. Squeaky, you'll be at a high-end appliance store, not at the big box store. Okay, Otto. I know who to call then.
So I need to get bougie on this one.
Yeah, that's hi Lily. But she's coming in. Oh, she laid down. We'll call Dawn's Appliance. I'm curious about that now. Is it easy to convert a 1600 to 800 cc and use 1600 cc case? Oh yeah, Philippe, you shouldn't. With a dual port case, you won't have a problem at all. You have a little nice kick in the pants. You know what I mean? I just realized, Philippe, it's 3:30 in the morning there. But because Philippe, VW Beetle Oval, that's who Philippe is. That's my buddy. He's in Belgium. But yeah, the 1904 that I'm even running is from a 1600 case, dual relief. And I'm excited about it, honestly, because where I live, there's a lot of hills. Standard, much prettier. Super rides better.
Good way of putting it.
Yeah, you know what? That was a good way of putting it.
Yeah,
the standards, they are sharp looking. I love my 68. But the supers, they do ride nice. They really do.
Yeah, but you can make the supers pretty.
Oh, yeah. I've always wanted to do like a rally car with one. Shout out from Mississippi, guys. Giddy up. Irby, welcome aboard. Thank you for being here. Oops, I just bumped my thing. Where'd we go? Need one of each. And so true. High-end Speed Queen. It is a ditty party.
I need to watch my back.
The tube that goes from the oil filler neck to the air cleaner, how important is that? That's what I meant by positive crankcast ventilation. I am new to Volkswagen row. Oh, I didn't know what you meant, Mike. To tell you the truth, I'm probably the wrong one to ask, because I never run them when I went dual carbs. But every little bit does help. I mean, don't go by me. I do things that I shouldn't sometimes, but I have never had an issue ever. But it does help to run it, to be honest with you. You probably should. I'm not going to. But I am putting a crankcase breather system on. I did a video on that, on why you need it and blah, blah, blah. It's on my playlist. I did that about 2 months ago whenever Misty mailed it to me. That's where I bought my ventilation system from. Hello from Washington State.
Hello,
Hi, Roger.
Roger.
How you doing, bud? But yeah, I mean, Mike, it definitely is not going to hurt. It will help. There's no doubt. May have to trim the bottom of the shroud to get it to sit down, alternator to sit level. But is that what the problem is? Yeah, that's why I was wondering, Misty, why? Because that's going to take some crazy trimming the way that's shaped at the bottom. Yeah, I know what you mean, Kim. I'm sorry, I was thirsty. The 71 and 72 had the flat dash. They were a little bit easier to tinker with too with the wiring. I had to rewire a 73 on my last adventure on YouTube. That wasn't a whole lot of fun because when I bought the car, I mean, I can't show you a picture here. There was no dash or nothing, and the wiring was just hanging there. That gave me a stomach ache. Yeah, that's a 90.5 by 74. That's what I have, Auto. It's sitting on the engine stand now. I just got dual 40 Cadrons for it. I got to get a hold of Jeff at Caddyshack and get jets for my area. Says, do you have any garage that you work on people's cars locally? So there's some heater channel rot that needs repairs. Not offhand. I'm southwestern Pennsylvania near Pittsburgh, so I don't know anybody near me, in all honesty. Where about are you at, VW Beetle guy? Just like a rough estimate. Love your video conversion to alternator.
Back
You
up.
still need a regulator.
Back
Well,
up.
the
Back.
there we go. The alternator that you get now, I call it the one-wire alternator, will have the regulator built into it. I think in 74 is when they started the alternator with the external regulator. So, you know, you don't, Lily, go lay down. Lay down. I got a little beeper, and she's like, it has an internal regulator, you know, when you do the one wire. So, no. For those who have been around are a bit, those fainting goats, though. Okay, I'm done. Good question, Richard. I need to know that as well. Yeah, your new alternators that you put on, because I have an NOS generator in a box. It's beautiful, but I'm going to the alternator because who knows what I'll end up running or doing. So I might as well go to a high amp alternator. But the regulator is built in when you switch from generator to alternator on there. And oh, Pat swooping in to say hi, Trixie. How you doing? Hey, look who come to see me. 5150 MX. That is my buddy Jason.
Hi, Jason.
Just made my whole night. You find it easier to push a Beetle from the front or the rear? How you doing, brother? I'm so glad you stopped in. I sent you a text earlier with an album I found at the Flea Teak store today. I thought it might put a smile on your face because I thought of you as soon as I seen it. I was like, wonder what Jason's up to. I got to tell you, Jason, that video, that was rough. When I seen you putting logs underneath that bus, I like your new haircut, but man, if anybody don't know 5150 MXVW, you need to join his channel right now. But I imagine 99.9%.
Yeah, you got. They're all on it.
You're all on it. But that video, I wished I was close. I would have helped you. I actually felt bad. I'm Jennifer Hensley in Huntington. I actually have two on Facebook because I couldn't figure out how to find the first one.
I've done that.
Okay.
Yeah, I got it. I screen capped it. I will find you.
She'll find you on Facebook and send you a message. Hey, Bat, love the mobile sandblasting. That was awesome. I missed the sandblasting. I like watching that. I'll have to find it. I'll watch Trix's video for sure. Absolutely. Love the mobile sandblasters. Okay, I keep super. I'll have to drive it next year. Slades get together. I'm only in Utah. Oh, you're right around the corner.
Cool.
they get together this year, I got to aggravate 5150 MX Jason to come to the one July 12th, I think it is, 2025. I want Jason to show up, but I know that's a long roll for him too. Bob Putty came.
Maybe if we find a Beetle that's laying in a dirt mud
He'll
wood
come
somewhere,
he
would have to come
and get
it.
I hope you do show up. I'll keep putting the flyer up once in a while so people are reminded of where it's at. There's camping there and everything, you know, or you can get a hotel room or whatever, you know. But Bob Putty came from Wisconsin. I think it was our furthest one.
Yeah.
Bob and Vicky, awesome folks. Darnham, Scranton, Wilkes-Barre, my mechanics around here either don't offer to work on them or they try to make things worse. Ugh, that's no good. Misty, do you know anybody in the Wilkes-Barre area that can maybe help out? Because I'm not familiar with you know, that. Al, you're welcome, Mike. I hope it was helpful. I misunderstood you. I apologize at first. My brain, when you said vacuum, I right to vacuum advance. I don't know why. Okay, let me catch up here. Can you stack dual port intake tubes another way? It would fit under the hood if you don't have the heater hoses on the fan shroud. Can you stack dual port intake tubes on top of another in the way that would fit under the hood if you don't have the heater box? I don't know what you mean by that, number one. You stack dual port intake tubes. Yeah, I don't know what you mean by that, number one, in all honesty. I never really run the heater hoses. I just cap it off. T-bar bumper makes the supers look prettier. I seen Moose. I actually seen Bill Atkins, I think his name is, on our group. And he has a Super Beetle and put tile rack bumpers on. I don't even know how he did it. And it looks good. I always push my Beetle back to ABO people are neither is easy better than the other car. Okay, she's answering him. Jenna will find you. Jason, you made my whole night, brother. You really did. You honestly did. I didn't think you'd stop in because I know you got a lot going on all the time. And that's technical. I don't ring your phone. I don't like to do that because you get into some crazy situations. You're like with the Kubota and in the woods. The man, myth, legend. Oh, wait, it's just Jason. Jason is a great guy. I consider Jason a friend. Hey, Roger, another fellow Washington here. And I like the new haircut, too. Yeah, I liked it. I caught the haircut right away. Oops, I just bounced this. There we go. Hey, Port Washington. Thanks, Darren. I'm sure I met Brian a few times, part of the club up here. Let me know if you ever need a hand. And I popped the screen. There we go. I sent you a couple links to fiberglass kit companies. Where? Oh, I'll have to check number one. I'll check by email because maybe that's what you meant. I got to catch up on my email. It's way behind, but we were tied up for about a week and a half helping Heather out here. I like a Super with no bumpers. That I do. I agree, V-Dub. I like them with no bumpers, and then I fill in, you know, underneath the apron in the front. That's what I did with the last one. Packing for New Hampshire now. You're always packing. Oh, wait. Yeah, you do got your bag. I forgot about that. Is Musty going to be with you? Because I'm curious about that. Okay. Number one, note, but make it quad intake and run or stop back in the day. Also, a bridge to sell you. Not too far away. Live in Rochester, Washington. I'm going to get going. Have a great night, BW community. Good night. Thank you for stopping in. I appreciate it. And nope, no Musty. He's not going. Boy, I tell you, Jason, Josh is getting older quick. Like, wow. When I seen him last time on video, but then again, I guess time goes fast.
It does.
You know,
it flies.
I've been on 4 years now, and I didn't even realize it was that long. And then I calculated Josh's age and was like, wow,
yeah,
it's going fast. He's getting tall. I love my Super with bumpers. It completes her look.
I agree, I agree.
Yeah, she likes the bumpers.
I like the bumpers.
I like Nerf bars, sometimes T-bars, because that's what I had on mine when I was young.
He don't know what he's talking about.
But, well, I am going to do with my 68 the Nerfs, but
No.
Well, yeah, you have your own Beetle.
Well, then I'm doing the towel bars on my deep Beetle.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Okay.
I got to do a lot of cutting and welding, but it's
okay.
She has a 77, that one I picked up for her, and it has the shock style bumper bracket. So I'm gonna have to cut all that out. Probably get onto the salvage yard or new, and and I need to weld on the brackets for flat blade.
He even has to do the Aussie trim for me.
Yeah, the Aussie trim. I never knew that's what it was called. Honestly, I like that. I've seen that every once in a while. Just punch in on YouTube, VW Car Show, and a lot of them out west, unless I'm mistaken, seem to have the Aussie trim, and I think it does look really, really nice. I don't know what kind of bars I have on my Super, but she is pretty. And they're all, I mean, I like all kinds. I'm not really picky,
Well, look at the cars today. I'm so sick of the cars today. They have no character.
Well, no, there's
no bumpers, no nothing.
No.
I think that's why I'm so, I love the bling bling of the chrome.
So that,
because you don't see that anymore.
So that new truck I bought you don't like it.
I love my new truck.
I do not know what kind of bars I have on my Super, but she is pretty. I'm with Heather and Alita. Bumpers. Yeah. I mean, I know. I think I wished our bumpers were a little stronger, so when somebody bopped into you, but it is what it is. Okay, 6-way aluminum dual port intake. If you had a left stacked on a right and a right stacked on a left without heater hoses, would the intakes move inside enough to close the hood? Oh, that read better. I don't know. I really don't. I run deck lid standoffs at the top, and I run a bracket at the bottom. So my bonnet in the back, my deck lid, mine literally sticks up away from the car, like about that far for air, because the deck lid standoffs at the top just don't, you need both opened up. So I've never tried that adventure, but I know what you meant better now. I like them all just partial to the pre-66 bugs. Oh, well, yeah. I mean, I would love to have an oval split window. It'd be really great, but that's not going to happen in my lifetime. I can't even believe where the prices went on these cars now. I love the Aussie trim, Heather. It is going to be slick.
I agree, especially with that patina.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, we're actually doing that video tomorrow. It'll be out in a couple of days, where we're going to make a list up. She's going to show stuff in the car, what she wants done to it, because it's going to be winter soon and blah, But I get a lot more filming done in the winter because it's nice and cool out instead of 3 million degrees. Slade, emailed my info to you if you can send it to Jason. I will do that, definitely. The cars today are all the same. They are, Darren.
They are, Darren. You can't tell them apart. You don't know what it is. But if you see an old car coming towards you, you know by the headlights what it is.
Oh, yeah, because when I was young, it'd be 11 o'clock at night out with my buddies, and I could tell you if a 68 Chevelle was coming towards us at nighttime. Now, in the daytime, I don't even know what they are. I thought about taking off the bumpers off my 72 Super a few days ago when I got rear-ended.
Wow.
Saved the car from body damage. Oh, man. Yeah.
See? Smart.
Now that I agree with, Roger. I do. I just seen one on Facebook today, and it's a bummer. It burned up completely. That's why I like a system in there to prevent that. And he said, make sure to check your fuel lines. And I don't know him personally, but I was heartbroken. The car was just toast. Cars, they're just spaceships. They are, Ken. I agree. They really are, in all honesty. Hey, Chris from Portland, Oregon, just joined the FB group this week. Misty, love ordering from you. Thanks for all the lifesavers. Hey, welcome aboard, Stuck. I appreciate it. Jason said Aussie trim, and that's what he did.
All right, Jason, now come on. The Aussie trim is cool.
Hey, by the way, Jason, that blue on that Beetle, I forget what year it is now. You were just messing with it recently because you were cleaning it off. I love that blue. It's that old school blue in the dash. Oh my goodness.
I like my blue.
Yeah, your blue is nice.
I have a nice blue.
He had that old school blue that you like, though. and you didn't get to see his last few because you
What do
were
you mean an
working on
old school blue?
It's that old school
Well, then I want
blue.
to see it because I like
Yeah.
the old school blue.
You weren't with me when I watched that one because I was laying in bed watching it on TV. Bumpers on a bug really are for show, not function. Yeah, I remembered when I was young, which was long ago, to not sit on a Beetle bumper. It was on my first one. Hey, Troy, how you doing? Welcome in. If you just open the bottom of the duct lid with standoff, will suck more cold air. Right? It's science. Oh, yeah, number one, I agree. Sometimes I'll put them up top also for clearance issues, but I think, who sells the cool looking ones? Everybody uses a tennis ball at the bottom, but Vintage Speed, somebody sells a cool looking bracket with the chrome and the holes, and it's really, really nice. Chrome nose bars always look good on Beetles. I like them, Rich. I do. That's what I had one years ago. Whoops, the screen jumped again. I left my oval. Maybe one day I'll get working on it, but I just went to work and ended up pregnant. Maybe I'll donate it to you to finish. If you donate the oval, I will be up to get it. Actually, I'll bring Jason with me. He can help me.
Pulled out of some mud.
Jason will get it, whether it's on its head or not. He will grab it, and we will be gone. I would love to do some videos with Jason. It'd be a blast. He's so chill and laid back. It's time for another Zoom interview with another YouTuber. I believe 50 on 50 make a perfect one. We all love his channel.
Everybody loves
Jason. If you've got a problem with Jason, then you're mental, because Jason is so laid back. Even when I'm on the phone with him, he is real. He's laid back. It isn't no bull. But I would love to do a Zoom with Jason. I don't really know how to do that, but I don't know how you would do that and put it on YouTube, but I figured out. All cars like I used to like 15 years ago, but some giant swallowed it and pooped out a smoother version.
That's the truth.
What went on there?
Somebody sent you 1999.
It jumped. I didn't know what it did. I want to thank them, and I can't figure out who sent it.
I don't know.
Ken, thank you.
Ken did it.
Ken, that was very nice of you. Thank you for the super chat donation. That was very, very nice of you. I really, really appreciate that. All them little donations, they really help.
Awesome.
And that was a very nice donation. That was very sweet of you to do. We got her. I'm sorry, the screen jumped, and then I always like to thank, because I very much appreciate that. All cars look okay. I got that one. I agree. For lowering front torsion bar axle. Okay, there we go. Now I'm caught up. For lowering the front torsion bar axle, can I remove one? No, don't. You don't want to start removing the leafs if that's what you're talking about. I wouldn't do that. I would use drop spindles or an adjustable beam for safety reasons. And thank you again, Ken. That was very,
sweet.
very nice of you. I wanted to shoot you a message, because let me know the shipping on that stuff, because I want to help out somehow. You're doing me a huge favor, and I feel really bad about that. I'm lucky to have an owner oval in the family, and hopefully I can finish it next year. Oh, you will, Philippe.
I cannot wait till you finish it. I'm so excited.
That is a very nice oval.
Car.
You are doing a very nice job on it, and that is in the family, literally, that oval. The MX-5 is the new Beetle. The MX-5?
I didn't hear about that.
No.
It's an MX-5.
That's new to me. I don't know. Mike, is that something? Oh, she's looking on her phone right now. Is that something that just came out? Because I'm not familiar with it. Adjustable standoffs are nice for the lids cracked open or easily closed up. Yeah, I think Vintage Speed did the adjustable ones. I think they did. Now I can't remember. My buddy Corey has those. The guy that doesn't wear shoes in the woods while ankle deep in rat poop and German rust is shaking his head at classy high-ender upgrades. Good night. May God bless you, your loved one. You too, Rich. Thank you for being here. I really, really appreciate it.
That's a Mazda.
I don't know what he meant. Let me scroll back.
I think he's jerking us around.
It could be. The MX-5.
That's a nice looking car, though. Ooh,
Oh, is that the one that the kid comes up the street in?
I think
That
so.
young kid. It does look like it. Let me catch up here. I'm sorry. I saw the newest 911 and it looks like it's pooping a 911. And she's talking to Richard Booth. Slade, invest in a camber compensator on your 68, worth every penny. I actually have the shims, the camber shims. I got them from you, Misty. If that's what you're talking about, I have a set of them. But you deal with a lot of people, so you may have forgot, but I got a set from you. Let me see. Boing, boing, boing. Thank you, Misty. I'm hitting the hay. Good night, all. Good night, Trix. I hope you have a great day tomorrow. Thank you for being here. MX5 is Miata. The 55 Strato Silver, it's blue. Heather, you rock the Aussie trim. I'm too lame for that stuff.
Thank you.
Is that Strato Silver? That's the 55. You'll see it. You'll like it. I'm all about dashboards.
Is it that vintage blue?
It's pretty close to what
okay.
the one that you're used to.
I want to see that.
Yeah, that Jason
I love that
was just
color.
messing with it recently. It's nice. New cars are missing one very important thing: character.
I agree.
Nate is right. It's sad where they want when they show the new cars. Even once in a while, I'll watch some shows on YouTube where they'll preview and show a new car, and I'm like, everybody's clapping and the lights are blinking, and I'm like, well, it looks like a piece of crap. And I'm not saying these designers. Well, I know.
How many brain cells does it take to create one of these new cars?
It's
now,
sad.
come on.
They don't. There's not. Just like Nate said, character. That he couldn't have put it any better. I think they made Hulk Green covered one, Jason. I have an adjustable beam on my 63 Baja. The opposite on lowering, raise it up. I can't seem to figure out how to do that. You have an adjustable beam on your 63. You do the opposite of lowering and raise it up. I think some of the beams, there we go, I lost my spot. Some of the beams actually will lift the car. But when I've looked them up, and Misty can probably say something here because she sells beams in a box and everything. That's where mine came from. Some of them I've seen are for raising, some are lowering, but I thought the one I have does both. So maybe Misty can jump in on that. Camber compensator is for the rear to help you. Oh, I'm sorry. I was thinking of the shims for the front. Yeah, I am going to put a camber compensator on because I like to act stupid sometimes. And the swing axle, I'm not happy about a swing axle, but it is what it is. But I'm going to have to put one. I was going to shim my Z-bar and do a video on it, but I kind of lost interest in the Z-bar. And Josh, good evening to you, sir. Thank you for being here. There are only 7 as-is cars in a Sombra for less than insert 5150's budget here. I haven't been on the Sombra classifieds lately. Usually I'll flip through there to see what's going on. Going to flip the adjusters to raise it. Yeah, I wasn't sure. I never raised one. I'm always lowering down. Misty, how do I contact you? The super bumpers with overriders are cool. J-Bugs. Yeah, Dave, they are. Honestly, they really are. I think his name's Bill. He put them on his super. I'm not sure what year it is, but it has the super front end. And he put them on her, Dave, and they look good. He really, really did a nice job with them. I do 3 spacers in the rear. Can I do stock 1 bolts or do I need extended ones? Anytime you use a spacer, and I'm not what you would call Mr. Tire, but anytime you do spacers, you're probably going to need some extra threads on there just for safety, I would believe. Look up VW Store, send Slade a message. He can send you my information. Yeah, exactly. The Bruce Banner car is 64 Java green, but sometimes looks blue on film. Oh, I didn't know that. I actually, well, truthfully, I mean, I'm not what you would call colorblind, but slightly with certain colors to decipher for me sometimes. But I love that color on there. It looked so good. I'm all about dashboard. I'm a freak when it comes to dashboards. Even on old Ford Chevys, when we're watching shows, if I show Heather a car, an old Falcon or anything, she's like, let me see the dashboard.
Yeah, I'm all about that dashboard.
Got it. My 68 is Delta Green, pretty close. Mine, my 68, which kind of freaked me out a little, is Lotus White, sunroof, blah, blah, blah. And here it happens to be the same exact color, everything, dead on match. What was that? Ted Bundy or whatever? After I figured it out, and then somebody sent me it from a museum. I can't remember who did that. And I was like, oh, crap. That is the same exact car. Again, thanks for running. It's nice to have you on set. God bless you. Keep your family tight. You never know when something happens.
That's right, Darren.
Darren, thank you. I hope everything's good for you, brother. If you need anything, please call me immediately. I know I'm not close, but I can figure something out pretty quick. So tell Oliver I said hi and your family.
We are here for you.
We're here for you, bud. And let me know if your mail is functioning well, because I wanted to send a care box. But let me know when everything's functioning properly. And please keep in touch with me. That's a shame they're going through. If you need further help, I'll get a hold of you at the Dub Store. And Serial Killer in the Making.
Wait, where can I watch that show?
Go to 3.5 to restore one day. It was my dad's. Oh, wow. Then make sure you do it. I mean, Falcons, I like them.
I love them. That's my favorite. One of my favorites.
The long story short, my dad's buddy had a Falcon. I believe it was when did they change the body style? 67, I think. I'm trying to remember. He had one with a 289 hypo, stick on the floor, and I was a kid, and he took me for riding it. Oh, I love that car. I just think they're cool. I like the old boxcar Novas too. You know, I mean, I love my small block Chevys, but man, I love the old Falcons, probably because I was in one a lot, you know, when I was young. Many person in your family, 1 square and 64. Okay, I couldn't remember. I wasn't sure, but there's been a few for sale, you know, somewhat local to us, but wow.
I can't afford that, yeah.
I just can't do it right now. It's going to have to wait, you know, if this economy ever like turns around or gets a little better. But I would love to pick an old one up for Heather, especially. And when she had her Nova, she drove the wheels off of that car. I mean, you took it to work, you took it everywhere, her Nova. So yeah. She'd rather be in an old car.
I feel safer being further in an old car. That's why I get confused when people say, do you think I could drive my Beetle to here or there, or my Nova to here? I used to drive. I feel safer in an older car.
I just threw a set of mechanical gauges in it and told her keep an eye on them.
Yeah, you know? Like I felt like I was less likely to break down. I don't know why.
Yeah, you never had an issue at all. Is it true you're getting a project car for the next annual Slades summer porch light bug gathering? Tear it apart, dividing up the parts and returning the restored part to assemble. Hey, I got to actually make sure my car is done and ready to rock for the Slades picnic, which it will be. At that time, I'll be probably half done with her car.
So my car is not going to be ready for the picnic.
No, I doubt it. Money.
I need to borrow somebody's Beetle for the picnic.
You get a hold of Sean. He got a bunch of them. He'll loan you one.
Yeah, that's true.
Heather might have missed it. How are you painting your Beetle? Primer gray with airbrushed old school mirror tattoos all over it. I mean, that's the stage I'm at right now, is bodywork. I'm sure if you watch the last 2 or 3 videos, I really do not like bodywork. I don't mind spraying. I can spray all day long, but I do not like doing bodywork. And where I live, yeah, it's common. We get rust, but I guess the 68 could have been worse. There's no doubt.
My car doesn't need painted.
No, I got to take the whole body off.
So that's not a big deal.
It's like Fred Flintstone.
It's not a big deal with the body.
It'll make a good video. That's what it'll do. I need a transmission. Ugh. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Lisa, that's...
I'm sorry.
I don't even know if I need one yet. Not until I take mine for a ride, and then I'll know whether it needs it, because there's really no way to test them out that I'm aware of. But you could check out Rancho. You know, there's quite a few places for transmissions, Lisa. I know it stinks, but I will say this. At least for a Beetle, you can get a brand new one, rebuilt one for like $1,200.
Oh, that's cheap.
Yeah, it's not real
it's not. It's
well compared to like your truck.
Yeah,
your
like
truck would be like $8,000.
Yeah.
Slade, have I not taught you? Happy wife, happy life.
Misty keeps telling you this. He's not listening, Misty.
And I'm not even going to get to see her till next July 12th because you're showing up, right?
Well, if she donates the oval, you might get to see her before then.
That's true. And I get a hug again. We even got a hug in on picture. We were hugging.
I want to meet the girls.
And she whispered in my ear and said, VW. And I was like, whoa, she's married. Look to me that you loved all the dust and smells. Just got my engine and the transmission died on the way home. I'm sorry, honey.
Oh, that's a bummer.
That stinks when stuff like that happens, in all honesty. But
that is.
If you just got your engine, then once you get the new transmission, I know it isn't very uplifting to say, but you're going to be golden then. You will, because both of them will be in good condition. When you say it went, though, Lisa, what do you mean, though? Like, is it jumping out of gear or something? I'm just curious. Hey, Dennis, off Axis, that has 68 Beetle called Night Owl. How you doing, bud? And best of watching from Namibia, South Africa. Nice. Welcome aboard.
Welcome aboard. Cool.
I don't know if I said it right. I hope I did. My wife just asked me what I want for my birthday next week, and I said running boards. VW Factory has nice billet ones for $124. Might also order wheel spacers along with it.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, what? Billets for $124?
Uh-oh.
Misty.
See, she said happy wife, happy life, so you have to treat me good to get her advice.
No, I want
or to get her parts.
Wait. Misty, you have running boards, the billet ones for $124? That's kind of cheap. July 12th has to be the worst date. I'm going to try if I can find a way to drive out there that far with the girls. I would bring them. Let me know. Mm. I mean, it's a ways off yet, so maybe you can figure something out. I hope you show up. If not, I'm not having it. Just kidding. I have to. Pretty soon I'll have a new car. Uh-oh. A new one? Do you mean you're getting rid of the Beetle? I hope not.
Oh, no. Don't get rid of the Beetle.
I probably misunderstood her. Speaking of transmission, do you know of anyone converting to an automatic in a bus? Not the auto stick, maybe Corvair or something. No, I don't, Ken. The last time I'd been around anything VW that was automatic was a Type 3. But no, I do not know. Slade sometime porch light picnic project. Enough of the local dudes can find, donate, fix, repair, elbow grease, enough extra parts to build and give away a decent car or bus. I wished I could give away cars. That's for sure.
I can't even afford to get one.
You guys have to get up super early tomorrow. Good night, Alita.
Good night, Alita. It was
nice
always
to
nice
see
seeing you.
Thanks for being here. We're going to be signing off shortly, too. Yeah, bill it for $125. Don't sound right, but I know. I have my USA ones are about to be. Okay, Misty, I'll check your website in the morning because I need those. Oh, wait, the shipping would be crazy on them, I think. That's what I'll find out. That'd be freight shipping, I think. The shell is my bug. The insides will be new.
Oh,
okay.
You almost gave us a heart attack.
I misunderstood her, too. Let me see. Kendo do automatic, cost expensive parts. There are people who have the parts that are a fortune. 5150 volunteered to bring a pan and powertrain. Well, that was nice of him. I missed that.
Yeah.
Good night, Darren. Shipping is free on the running boards. It's not freight. Oh, okay. I didn't know because they're like kind of long. I'll check your website in the morning because I was thinking about getting the billets. That's what I ran on the last one. Oh no, I love my bug. Yeah, we all love our bugs.
Yeah, I thought that was a little bit odd. I thought she's having a moment. You just let her go.
I get my Beetle if I build a wife a bus, but she can't drive a stick. That's, it's a shame because
they're not hard to learn.
They're not hard to learn. They're really not. I mean, truthfully, in a Beetle, or a bus. I think it'd be easier with the old cable system, but everybody likes or enjoys their own thing, Ken. So I completely understand that. My first Beetle was a 68 auto stick, thankfully, because they had the IRS in 68 when they did that. But much disc is 30 and takes 10 minutes to learn. But you just let it know how much the disc was because you're going to burn it up. I switched to a 4-speed, and after I did it, I was kind of bummed out because I was enjoying it. I was 16 years old, and the swap over to the 4-speed was easy. But I thought this semi-auto snick was a little bit fun, although it was not a full auto. 66C Blue for $3,800 in Delaware. Needs powertrain, free delivery. Free delivery? Wow, that's actually a good deal.
One is in Canada. How does he know these things?
He must have seen an ad. But I'm going to sign off momentarily here. I have to look up a couple of things because we might be taking a little trip tomorrow to look at a Sphinx, some type of cat that Heather wants to see, but it has no hair. So I really, I never owned anything like. We've had a Siamese years ago, but Heather's not in here now. I don't have a picture of it. It looks like a Siamese, but it's hair. There's no hair. It was a little creepy, but she wants to go see it. So somebody had kittens. Is it called a Sphinx?
Yep.
Yeah, Sphinx. So we might go look at that tomorrow. So I got to do a little research tonight here before we lay down. That's my argument for all the men who refuse to teach their wives how to drive a stick. Just clutch. Well, it's just enough play, and you can slowly release the clutch at first without stalling it. Yeah, love this sea blue. Nothing like it. Oh, I agree. I've had Bugs Fever my whole life. Grew up with Herbie movies and being a locksmith. I go over the other day and I do 60 Beetle murder. I did it for me. It got me to build a Herbie.
Mm-hmm.
I've always loved Beetles. We were watching, long story short, before I go here, there are 8mm reel-to-reel films from when I was little in the 60s. And Heather's like, no wonder you got a Beetle issue. There I was on film at 11 months old with a big plastic Beetle playing with it on the floor.
Yep.
I think it started then. 58 ragtop shell and a 65 pan in Virginia. Somebody's on the marketplace. Happy wife, happy life. I don't know if I'll need a trans either. Yeah, Bob, I don't like that filling because I really don't know either if I will. If I do, then I'll complain on video and everybody will shake their head. You know what I mean? Yeah, Jim, I'll see you this weekend. This weekend, right? Coming up? Yeah. I'll see you on the 5th. My granddaughter, my kids will all be with me. I'm not filming, but it'll be a lot of fun. I should do an interview with you, Jim, with your car. If you're in the mood, let me know. I'll bring my microphone. But basically, I'm just going to, have a good time, walk around with my family and see what kind of parts I can find too. Y'all have a good night. Good luck with the kitten. Thanks, Jen. Heather will hook up on Facebook with you. But I thank you all for being here. I really, really do, because you folks take out time to show up here, and I appreciate that. I really do. I hope everybody has an amazing upcoming week. Make sure you all stay safe and try to be happy, because life goes quick. Be happy and try to be nice to one another. Please try to get along. I'll see y'all soon. Have a good night.